There were also many other improvements to Kanbo, and I would like to show you some of them that I think are important. First of all, when you change your language to, let's say, to German, then also the help is translated into German. As you can see here, things were translated using the Google Translator. It also automatically changes the translation when you switch to Polish or to any other language. So the next thing I would like to show you, let me switch back here to English, is that the links to elements like boards, board collections and cards are now resolved and shown correctly with the icons. So we can see it here. We've got now 3 links. This is the link to a board collection, this is the link to a board, and this is a link to a card. When you save the note, you see that Kanbo is recognizing that, and you see the icon here for a board collection, for a board, and also for a card. Another one has to do with dates. So whenever you use a date picker, you will see the calendar weeks, and you will also see calendar weeks when you hover over dates. So you see this is the week 42, this is week 44. We've also improved the Excel export. Now there were, I think, 10 columns. Now we are exporting 18 columns per card. So there's a lot of information you get out of Kanbo when you export it to Excel. The export is now here. And last but not least, if you switch to Gantt view, we've improved the accuracy of recognizing when there are date conflicts. So basically now the child starts before the parent, or if you do it like this or like that, and the recognition or the collisions of dates are now found more quickly, and you don't have to wait for that. We have also improved the touch capabilities of Kanbo in this new version. Now the touch is supported on phones, like on this one, where we simulate the iPhone 10, but also on other devices like Microsoft Surfaces or iPads, but also on those bigger devices like Microsoft Office Hubs or Samsung Flips. So how does it work? We navigate into a board. This is how you can move along inside of a board. But if you want to initiate touch enabled gesture, like moving a card between lists, so you can just click a card and hold it and then move it. You can also move, for example, lists, hold it down, move it. If you open a card, in the card you can scroll left, right, but also if you want to move things, like for example a section, you can just hold it down and then move it. It also works for users in the stream, so just hold it down and move it to users, you assign a role. So basically all that you can do with the mouse, you can do with the finger, just hold it down so the device knows that you are now initiating touch gesture, and then Kanbo will respond. It also works for bigger devices, as I mentioned, so if we switch now to iPad, in the vertical mode you can also switch it to a horizontal mode. In both cases, Kanbo is responsive to the size. As you can see here, there's a drop down now, and if you had a bigger screen, the views would be shown beside each other.